Sensei can tank. Yeah, that's fine. Or you can stay core, it doesn't matter. The heaps in the zone will do it for us. Am I the only one that needs Gaijul? Is that why you're doing that setup, Neko? And did he do such a thing? How much is left on your share airing at 26? I'll come back, Phoebe. I'll come back, kids.
I didn't correct two things in the room. I'll be right back.
Neko, go back to core VV Bard. Hey, you can poke fun at him when he misspells heaps again. Okay?
Somebody misspelled heaps? Wait, what?
Yeah, he fat fingered and put a. He was scouting the top floor in Odyssey, and he fat fingered sheeps and put a space between the S and the H. And has been mocked ever since.
Be nice, good sir.
No. I've behaved for the most part. Everyone else has been mocking him with the whole heaps.
Wait, who are we making fun of? Oh, the VV and the heaps thing?
Yes.
Oh, no, I've tried to explain that it's just because heaps is a pretty good meme word. I just like it.
Are we good to enter?
I'm good. Okay, fine.
You could have at least been a rebel and gone the other direction. Well, now it's not as meaningful as it was had you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, prescribed rebellion never really hits the same.
Is that the actual name of it?
Hmm?
Oh, yeah, I do. The main character has it right now.
That's the worst way to ask someone their age. Alright, what's Valiance?
What was that?
I was trying to figure out what Valiance is.
Magic evasion.
Ah, gotcha. Does that also give me fast cast then, or?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha.
Depends on how much the rune has merited in.
Ah. Gotcha. And congratulations. Kill these buggers. Yeah.
What are you guys playing?
Final Fantasy 11.
Oh,
Yep. That game.
I haven't heard of Valiance before, so I was like, what the hell is that?
Rune move.
Oh. Moi's probably gonna be like, wow. You don't know what that is, and you played Rune for...
A little bit.
Okay, I didn't play Rune a lot, but... I did CP with it a lot. I think did I master it? Maybe not.
It's like you weren't magic evading too much.
Yeah. I guess it's not necessary when you're doing CP.
Mm.
It was fun to use mine.
Mm.
Even with shitty gear. Like, well, actually, that's probably the one set that I have for Rune Fencer that's pretty decent, is the melee set.
Mm.
Just because a lot of it is from all the melee classes I had, like Blue Mage and shit. But yeah, I never really got to mess around with it because to get the artifact armor and like Empyrean armor, well actually I guess is Empyrean different?
Yes.
Well, do you get you don't get Empyrean stuff for Rune Fencer through like the way that you normally do for other classes, right? It's completely different.
Oh, you have to go turn in the stuff with the person in Adeline, probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought. The gear is like way different than like other jobs.
Yeah, that's what I had. That's how I had to get it on Geo too.
Yeah, I think I needed to work on the coalition shit, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, I think you have to complete the whole thing, right? All the coalitions?
Yep.
And get like a specific rank? Or maybe I'm thinking
max
of...
rank. I think you have to get max rank to
I don't know the
unlock.
weapon.
Yeah, the mythic or whatever.
That's
To Ergon.
yeah, the Ergon weapon. Yeah, maybe that's what I was thinking about.
Quite possibly.
By the way, is that weapon getting replaced with these prime weapons? Probably not, right?
For Geo, definitely not. For Rune, I have no idea.
Because aren't prime weapons mostly for like damage, not necessarily for like tanking and other purposes?
No idea.
Well, you probably know the answer to that.
No, because I haven't looked at the great sword. But given that Warrior, Dark, and Paladin are on it, I doubt that it's for GT.
Yeah, it's even likely
Yeah.
at that point.
In that case, I wonder if Lionheart has been replaced.
Dark is the new run. Great sword, right?
Yeah, runes on the great sword.
It would be interesting to see like a job like Dark Knight tanking and shit.
No, I was saying, Neko, because those jobs are on there, I don't think it's tailored towards DT. Those other jobs.
Yeah, and plus, I can't remember who said it. One of you guys said it, but most of the prime weapons are mostly focused around dealing damage, not necessarily like very specific purposes, like for tanking purposes and healing and all kinds of other shit, right?
Right. Yeah, hell, the greatsword has nothing. It looks like one except for aftermath physical damage limit.
Yeah.
And it's got
So yeah,
Fimbulvitr.
Yeah, those prime weapons for like melee classes, I'm sure it's like freaking awesome.
Maybe.
And for specific jobs, if you happen to need to melee for whatever reason, like Red Mage, Bard, jobs like that.
I guess, I don't know. It's I gotta look at the damages. It doesn't look like, oh shit, you don't die. That fuck.
It would be really cool to have the sword on Red Mage. Red Mage is already fucking OP. It'd be amazing to have
It
like
might-
a super weapon for
It-
melee purposes.
My guess is it probably doesn't do super weapon shit. I don't know. I'm not sure anyone even has anything at max rank yet, right?
Probably not, since I think Moink said something about it takes like a while. It would take months, and it hasn't been out long enough for that to happen.
It's been like a month and a half, right?
Yeah, people are currently working on the next stage.
I found out some very bad news when I was playing 14 the other day. There's a quest line that came out like way in the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
It's called the Manderville quest. It's supposed to be like a goofy.
What do you mean?
fun-
What do you mean bad news?
Well,
What?
so-
No, because the Manderville quests are fucking dope.
Well, they're
No,
fun.
the thing is, he never did them, I'm guessing, and he needs it for the new relic.
Oh. Well,
I
just
have not
sit back and
touched that
enjoy it.
fucking quest line since like 2.0. And
Enjoy
now
it.
people are like, oh yeah, we have the Manderville weapons. I'm like, what?
Enjoy it. It's fucking hilarious.
But it's gonna take me forever to.
Stop your whining and
That's just-
enjoy the hilarity that's the Manderville
Yeah.
quest.
Do you want to be a
Well, as long as
Manderville
that's-
man or not?
The problem is I skipped all the cutscenes, so I don't even remember what happened.
You dingus!
That's like the only reason to play those is for the cutscenes.
The biggest problem I have with 14 is unless it's not the main story, I have a really hard time watching all the cutscenes. Which I know people get upset with that because they're like, "Are you kidding me?" Like the job quest and some of the side quests have like great storylines, but no, man,
I was gonna
they're
say-
just long-winded.
If you played
It's hard
Dark,
for me to just-
if you skipped all the Dark cutscenes, that's pretty sad too.
I think the Dark Knight one I did a lot of it. Well, but everything kind of changed after Shadowbringer.
After the
'cause it
fire,
wasn't-
after the Fire Nation attacked.
yeah.
I'm gonna smack you.
No, I think it was actually with Shadowbringers they stopped doing individual job quests, and
Yeah.
it became more like you do the tank quest and you do the melee DPS quest and the ranged DPS quest and the healing.
Oh, those ones are pretty good too, actually. I like
Yeah.
this because they're all the
I-
side people from the other world.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the only thing. It's like it just gets so long-winded, you know. There's so much
Mhm.
talking, and I'm just like, man, let's get on with it.
Hmm? I mean, that's kind of the MMO thing.
Yeah. Yeah, with 11, I got to the point where I downloaded the plugin where
Yeah.
it just like auto enters and auto skips everything.
I just read fast. Neko, how do you keep getting Dia every 3 seconds?
It's that free area.
Yeah, it's just a fucking Dia magnet.
What are you guys doing sorting or something?
I mean, it's not your fault. Just hey, is it possible for me to get let me look at my save out first. Can I get a ballad, please? We're doing Odyssey.
Oh, nice. Anybody streaming it?
You would be able to see in the Discord channel, I think.
Oh, I think Nico's streaming it. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, it was showing a thumbnail of Genshin or something.
Oh, everybody ran from that song.
I missed that minuet. I apologize, dude.
That's gotta be the bard's worst like thing to deal with. You're trying to get people the song and everybody's just scattered all over the fucking place.
Oh, thank you for reminding me though. I just remembered I gotta cut my sub for 14.
Oh, you're not playing?
I haven't played it for like a year, and I forgot I was still subbed.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
I usually cut it when I start feeling like I'm not logging in too often. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna take a break.
I'll pick it back up next DLC.
Yeah,
I don't know when that's happening, but
I've actually been away from it for a while. What, it's been like 9 months already? I just barely came back, and I honestly don't really know why I went back to it. I'm not really playing it that much. I'm mostly
It's
just
good.
kind of fucking around.
It's good. I just can't play it constantly.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm away east.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those games that is good to take breaks from it because it gets really repetitive.
Yep.
But
At some point, I was say at some point I'm gonna have to go back to arena shooters or wait, that's not what they're called. What's that others called?
arena shooters,
Not arena shooters.
looter
like the-
shooters.
No, like the thing that Apex and Warzone are.
So battle royales.
There we go.
Oh,
Thank you.
Battle Royale.
I couldn't come up with a name of it for some reason.
Interesting. Some people would call that the lowest form of video game entertainment.
That seems judgmental for no reason.
I think it's just, battle royales kind of got a bad rap just because they I don't know, they just became like, that's what every video game company wanted to do.
That just shows you those people haven't played Pong.
I myself got into Fortnite ages ago, and I don't play it as much. Every once in a while I play it, but I mean, it is a fun game. A lot of people make fun of it.
I played Fortnite for about a week, and then developed a never-ending hatred for Epic. So, because they killed Paragon.
Yeah,
And
I'm not
then-
the biggest fan of Epic either.
Then,
But don't they own the Unreal Engine?
I don't know. Maybe.
And because of that, and because of other things, not to mention the trillions of dollars they made off Fortnite, Epic's not going anywhere.
Oh no, I know. But no, then I usually I'll bounce back and forth between Apex and Warzone. That's about it.
Yeah, those can be fun with friends.
Or Overwatch if Overwatch. I don't know, maybe Overwatch.
And for me, the only battle royale I really played was PUBG.
Was which one?
PUBG.
I never played PUBG. I somehow just missed
Same
that
thing.
era.
Yeah, I started playing Fortnite around the time that people were switching from PUBG to Fortnite.
Somebody ended up telling me I should play
I
Apex, and
came
then
in around season 3 of Fortnite.
I started on season 1 of Apex, and then played it for a while. Like enough to get pretty solidly
Funnily
good at it.
enough,
Good.
oh no, sorry, I was just gonna say, funnily enough, the season that I came in on, which is season 3, to this day, I honestly believe that was the best Fortnite season ever. Like, that was, I feel like the game was at its best back then. Like, that was, and I'm not even being biased because that was my first season. I've heard a lot of people say season 3 of the very first season 3 was like when the game, that's why Fortnite became so big, is because that season they figured it out. Like, they actually figured it out, and man, did it just blow up from there. since then it's like, it's still okay, but nothing's gonna top season 3 of the original, like season 3. Like that was like 4 years ago. It was a really fun game. It was sick.
Yeah. I played it for about a week. I didn't really stick with it. I was waiting for them to put out the fucking other version of it, and they never did. Like the zombie fighting part of it. No, there was supposed to be a zombie fighting mode on it.
Yeah, that it's still there, but I feel like they stopped messing around with it after a while because not enough people were playing that mode, and everybody just wanted to play the battle royale.
Makes sense. Oh, that just reminded me of the fucking undead mode on Apex. We got a thing behind us.
I'm trying to think of the last shooter, not like a third-person shooter like Fortnite, but a first-person shooter. The last one that I was very invested in, and I think it was Call of Duty World War II, the one that came out like in 2016 or something like that.
I have not played any
like
Call
that
of Duty games except Warzone.
They're fun when they make them right. When they make them right, goddamn. Like, I understand why people get crazy with Call of Duty. What I don't understand is the people who play Call of Duty every year and buy the new one every year, because some of them are shit. They really are. Like, they're fucking garbage. And every once in a while they'll make a really good one that you're like, fuck, I could play this for 3,000 hours and never get bored of it.
I tried playing the one that everyone said was good, and I really didn't like it that much. It was like Modern Warfare 3.
That was?
It was Modern Warfare 3.
Ugh. That one sucked.
Oh, I don't know.
My favorite ones so far have been the first 2 Black Ops games, like Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Man, those were fucking awesome.
I just like calling them COD blops.
Yeah. Yeah, Black Ops 1 in particular. It's actually funny that Black Ops 1 just nailed the maps. The maps were perfection. In fact, the maps were so good.
Sorry, I'm asleep. I can't do shit right now.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a lot of soul flares.
52-second sleep too.
Damn.
Aggro me.
Well, they're stunning too. And trying to re-sleep. But yeah, Black Ops maps were so good that they basically like they recycled them into all of the other Call of Duty games ever since, because they're just so good. Another sleep? God damn, these motherfuckers are annoying.
That's how they do.
I'm guessing y'all don't do the cruel joke strategy anymore, huh? I remember Moik and I did that.
I don't know if anyone does that anymore. I think it's because everything got squishier.
Yeah, and just having to wait between cruel jokes can sometimes be kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I mean, you can time it right, but people are so strong now that you can just go up and just kill shit in 2 seconds.
Mm.
Wait, who was the human? Is that you, Everett?
Probably. Me and Sin are both humans.
Yeah, your character looks kind of like the one I used to have a long time ago.
Hmm.
Black hair, right?
Oh, Sylvie. Yeah, Sylvie's also a human.
Black hair, clean shaven, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think that might have been the one I had.
The baseline human.
Yeah.
I think it's the box art human.
Yeah,
Just
kind
with
of.
black hair instead of brown.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know why I deleted that character. I should have just saved them.
Never lead anything.
Yeah, I remember I had to restart all over again. Not that it was a big deal, but I mean, back then, like when I was playing way back in 2006, being level 40 wasn't necessarily like scoffed at. Like there was plenty of people that were below that level at that time.
Yep.
Especially since it took forever to level up. I mean, that was back in the grinding days where you would sit and shout or sit in town and wait for an invite for possibly for a day or two. That's what happened to me.
Dude, forever.
I was Dark Knight and I almost never got an invite.
Hmm.
It was
So
horrible.
You had to pretty much make friends. That was the only way to really do it.
Yeah. I remember one time, I actually waited 3 days to get an invite. And I kept asking people if their party was full, and they're like, what job do you have? And I'm like, Dark Knight. Yeah, we're full.
Yeah.
I'm like, you motherfuckers.
So much DPS. I think that's why I played Black Mage back then, because I could be Burster.
I don't know why people hated Dark Knight so much back then. I wasn't even like
It wasn't
myself.
It wasn't that. It was that there's so many DD jobs in the game, and there's only so few slots in a party for a DD.
Yeah, that's true.
And they built the game with a major it's not genre, but a major role imbalance, and it didn't really help at first. It's still got that.
Yeah, plus like back then, if you were a Dark Knight and you were always like hurt too much, the healer would get frustrated, and then if the healer gets frustrated, then the healer doesn't want to play with you anymore and wants to leave, the party's over.
Yep.
So you basically had to please the healer and let the healer get his way, because God knows you're gonna have to shout and look for another healer, and back then there weren't like a ton of healers. You had to really fight for one.
I got around that because one of my best friends is a white mage. So
yeah, when I came back and I created like a brand new character, guess how I came back?
white mage.
Taru, white mage.
Yeah, white mage is pretty good. I didn't start white mage until like a couple years ago.
Oh, gotcha. And it was amazing too, because I would get like people always asking me, like, experience points? Do you want to party with us?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, no, sorry, I'm doing some stuff right now. Oh, okay, let me know if you change your mind.
Damn, Sin, don't. Shit. Oh, Necker's all the way over there.
They definitely could have done better with some of the areas you level up in. I mean, who enjoyed spending hours upon hours in Garlish Citadel? Like, who would have fun with that? What a shitty fucking place to level up.
Damn. What is it? What's in this group right here that's just one-shotting you guys? Where's BB? Where's BB? Ah. I'm gonna go die down here, I guess. Who has the,
Who's doing that? Is that Yas? No, that's probably Dookie.
what's
Oh,
going
wow.
on this time?
I see a lot of red numbers. Wing gifted.
Mike, do you have raised active?
No.
Okay.
That would be pretty funny.
Can everybody come over by Sen? Sen, you don't have raise up? Or I don't know if Sen can hear me or not. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you had a rise from before. Wow,
Damn, that
fuck's
bird is
sake.
annoying.
Just out of curiosity, why did all the rabbits come down here to kill Mike? Well, yeah, but he died, so shouldn't he... Oh, raising even though they're sleeping? Did it? Oh, I didn't know that. That's... You learn something new every day, I guess, huh?
You gotta watch out for those wabbits, Moink. Those pesky wabbits.
Sorry, if you get a chance, if I get a ballad too. Thank you.
Why do I feel like Nico's the only one doing damage?
Everybody's weakened?
Hmm.
Probably because that goes in third person.
Lots of trolls. I guess that's one cool thing about Blue Mage. I always had a white wind on me, so if people were getting hurt a lot, I would just start casting it. And I actually had a pretty decent, like my Blue Mage is pretty well geared. Well, I don't know how it is nowadays because there's been some updates, but my white wind did pretty decent healing. Because it's based off of HP, and I had like a lot of HP gear on it, and cure potency and stuff.
Don't run too far. I'll get you in a second, Mika. It's okay. I said it a little too late.
That's one thing that definitely bothers me about 14, the way that they treated Blue Mage. Kind of a worthless job.
I don't know. People have fun with it.
Yeah, there's like a lot of little cool shit you can do with it, but it's like when it comes down to like actual like main content, Blue Mage is just non-existent basically.
Yep. It's too strong if you put it in that.
Yeah. Anybody doing anything fun for 4th of July?
Trying to work. That,
Wait,
but only for like half. Well, yeah, only for half day. Wait, what?
I'm gonna be working as well, so.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, it makes sense for Vivi that he's working.
I work in
don't
retail.
think-
So.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
think Bermuda celebrates 4th of July.
Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess retail never sleeps. Maybe on Christmas?
Never.
Not the only day.
Sometimes.
Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yep. And only on Thanksgiving, only a little bit because you have to get up early in the morning for Black Friday.
Oh shit.
Not for Walmart and all that. Since they stopped, they've been closing for Thanksgiving every now and again. So.
No, but that means you have to get up early on Friday, though.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good then.
I guess the bus, so they can't have me come in early.
My worst thing was always we for a period had to be in at like 5 o'clock in the morning on Friday. Like,
The thing is, over here, they got them all spread out between different Fridays throughout the week in November. So.
that's
Probably
pretty
a
cool.
smart thing to do considering people were getting trampled to death.
That's a good point. We've lost our way. People haven't been getting trampled as much lately.
It was so crazy. Like really, you're gonna run into a store, trample over people just because you want to save $50 on a TV that costs $2,000.
What if they had a PS5 though? You'd have to run in and kill people.
It's
You
just
have to
the
trample your neighbors.
just the whole concept of people literally waiting for Black Friday to do like all the big things they want to buy. It's just so funny.
Economic pressure.
Yeah, it's crazy. That just shows you that you want to buy a lot of shit that's beyond your means. But then again, it's tough to live when you don't get to enjoy some of the little things, right?
That would be debatable. That sounds like a philosophical discussion.
By that I mean, if you work really hard every day and every day and every day, you wake up and life, starts to get to you because you're like, damn, like it's nice to have the little things that can keep you going,
I guess so. You just gotta remember that, like, 2,000, or actually hundreds of thousands of years of humans didn't have any of that stuff, and they did fine.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they all died, but they did fine while they were alive.
Only 2,000 years?
I started to say 2,000, then I said hundreds of thousands.
Well, I'll tell you what. Sure, they probably had a pretty tough life and they didn't have much. But I bet you they had a hell of a view from where
Did
they live.
Did you know that?
They're out in the forest, they're out in nature, and nature is beautiful.
They live in the desert.
It's brutal, but it's beautiful.
It's brutal.
Now people live in small apartments and small alleyways and small studios with no windows. And
or large alleyways.
it's depressing. I mean, think about living in New York in kind of like the shitty part of town. Like, all you see is rats and pigeons and dirty people and fucking buildings everywhere. Like, how are you supposed to enjoy life like that?
Go do dope shit whenever you're not at home.
What is your definition of a dirty person?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, as someone who lives in New York, like,
Oh, you do?
have you been here, or are you just making assumptions based on movies?
I haven't.
Because honestly, a lot
to.
of the places that people live where it's like super cramped and tiny, that shit's expensive. I live in one of the areas that's not as because it's mostly in Manhattan. Like, your image of that is mostly Manhattan. I live in a section of Brooklyn that's a little more vaguely or it's not suburban-y, it's still a city, but it's more spread out and it's not as packed in.
Oh, okay.
And my apartment's probably bigger than you would think it was if you heard a New York apartment.
That makes sense.
So, I mean, there's a lot of, like, shit talking on New York and how it is from people who aren't here. And I would just say, show up here before you make that decision or judgment on your own. It's not that bad. It's expensive as fuck, though. Like,
Hey, man.
it is, but there are places you can live in it that aren't as expensive. Like, Queens is, like, most of Queens is almost suburban.
I only have 3 songs, really.
Sorry, you only have what?
3 songs.
Oh, okay. I can't help on that one. But I definitely don't live in a penthouse. That's just crazy.
That would be kind of sick. But yeah, you'd be spending a lot.
More nerve-wracking. I have a first floor apartment, which means people can walk right outside my windows.
At least you don't have to go climb up 100 stairs.
That's true. Walk-ups suck.
There's always something I've feared about living in a place like high above other people. Just like in case of emergencies, right? If you need to get down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm always thinking morbidly, so I'm like, what if there's a fire down there and I can't get down because I'm up here, stuck up here?
Just live on the second or third floor. You can survive a second or third floor fall.
Oof. Sounds painful.
Tuck and roll.
But yeah.
Second floor pretty easily. Third floor maybe not so easy.
Yeah. The worst part about it, if we're going that route, the worst part about it is 4th and 5th floor. The fall may not be bad enough for you to die. So there will be some damage if you do live.
Depends on how you jump.
At least if you're in the 10th floor or above, you're like, yeah, it's a one-way
think-
trip from here.
I don't think a lot of there are places where people can live in the 10th floor, but there's not a lot of them. A lot of the buildings that are huge and go way up like that are they're not residential; they're commercial. That's office buildings and stuff.
That makes sense.
Unless you're on in extremely expensive places like around Central Park.
Oof, that would be expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Do you know what's crazy though?
Mm.
I think a friend of mine looked at places in New York just to compare to see what rent would be like.
Yeah.
And it was very surprising to see that the rest of the United States is starting to close the gap on what it feels like to pay rent in New York.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
A couple of years ago, it was like a huge difference, right? Like you're like, oh, this person's paying this much and I'm paying this little over here.
Mm.
Now it's like, really? That's not like a ton more than what people pay around here.
No, I think that's because we're dealing with
I mean?
of a
It's
housing
it's
crisis,
crazy.
aren't we?
It's crazy how much the housing market and just rent in general has gone up. It's ridiculous.
Oh, there's nothing in the middle. Well, that has to do with a lot of different. How much? Okay, so what's rent on a 2-bedroom in Bermuda, like a 2-bedroom apartment? Just out of curiosity. And can I street easy? It. Is that 6K US or is that 6K different currency that I'm not aware of?
They use
It's 1-to-1. Jesus,
euros, right?
man, what? I cannot hear you this fast.
Wait, where's Vivi typing this? I don't see it.
Chat.
Damn it, Vivi, I'm on my phone. I can't see your. It's hard to see that. Not to mention that you know how it is in 11. The thing just goes by so fast. It's hard to keep track of it.
What?
Oh shit! What the
Damn,
hell
what was happening there? Just a lot of taking a lot of damage.
Dookie, you're supposed to do the death animation, the death sound.
He did.
Oh yeah, he did. That's right.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. Here we go again. That's my. Fuck! Why did that cast? 6K is insane. That's Manhattan. That's like mid-Manhattan prices.
Wait, $6,000 a month?
Yeah.
My God. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. And I thought I had it kind of bad. I'm
I
only
guess
paying $1,550 a month.
Yeah. I guess I'm not moving to Bermuda. Shit.
There's no way, BB. There's no way, dude. What the hell?
It's an island. There's plenty of way. Oh fuck! It's one time, Mike.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Fucking hell.
One second. Or I guess you're fine if you have stuff.
I'm a person that likes to do a year instead of just a month.
You like to pay a year's rent?
No, it just
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
it.
well, because because you can kind of measure your salary.
Yeah.
It's easier to measure your salary what you make a year, and then you basically think about rent that way. Jesus Christ! So basically, $6,500 times 12 is 78,000. You would
Yep.
have to make way over $78,000 a year just to afford rent and live there. That is 10,000 more than what my salary is. So yeah, I could not afford that. That's insane. Vivi, I didn't know you were rich. Holy shit. You should have told me.
For fuck's sake. Ffxi did it, didn't it?
8,750. My God. 8,755 times 12. That is $105,000 a year. In order to have like a comfortable life, paying that much for your mortgage or rent, you probably have to make what, like 160, 170, maybe 200,000 a year.
All right. So the question is, how viable is me sleeping on the beach in Bermuda?
Yeah, but even then, Vivi, if you split the payment between 2 or 3 people, that's still a lot of money. Even if you split that motherfucker in 3, it's still a lot of money a month per person. Crazy.
No, Vivi, don't go down. We can. It
It's
takes longer to
Zion.
cast. Fucking hell.
Uh-oh, Neko's going down.
Mm-hmm. So am I.
Nope, she saved herself.
Oh shit! Wait. Oh no. Oh.
Don't die. Kill yourself.
Ooh, got a re-raise off.
DT set on.
Oh, fuck.
Did they make the enemies in Odyssey harder? I don't remember them being this hard.
No. Just people were weakened, etc. I also made the dumb move of casting magic anywhere near these things.
Oh, shoot. I'm actually thinking about finding a house, just a small house somewhere, if I can afford one. I'm actually fully remote now. My job just barely changed, and now I'm fully remote. So
That's pretty cool.
I would obviously have to get permission from my job to be like, hey, can I live off state? I get the feeling that they would allow it. They might not like it, but they probably would. But yeah, I might start just looking around to see what I can actually do. We'll see.
Probably not a bad idea.
Just interest rates are so bad right now. They're so bad.
Mm.
Most people, even if they buy anything right now, they're basically thinking about they can't wait for the next time that they get to refinance.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the problem with the future. You never know what will happen.
Seriously. I never expected Moink to hate Final Fantasy XIV. I thought he was gonna like it.
Wait, Moink, you hate 14?
He hasn't played it since like 2.0, I think.
Oh, you don't have to hate something to not want to play it. All right. No, fuck.
Averant, did you ever know a guy named Alobond?
I don't think so. But I just autopilot did that. Fuck, I'm sorry.
You know what? I won't distract you. Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Alabon. He was a cool dude. He was one of my friends.
Mm.
I remember the reason why I brought him up is because I remember I was doing a crystalline prophecy shed with him. That was a while back, and we were both talking about Final Fantasy 14 and how we were playing the alpha, because there was an alpha for it, and I remember I played it and I was like, it was kind of interesting.
I kind of wish I'd played the 4x14. It looked like it was kind of interesting, at least.
Yeah, the original 1.0 was so interesting. If you gained like too many levels in one job, you would no longer get like almost any XP on it anymore. So you had to change to something different. It was so weird. You're like, oh, I guess I'll work on this other job now. And I remember how enemies were like 1 billion levels above you all the time. Like almost anywhere that you went, it was like you're level 10 and the enemy's like level 75. You're like, what? How does that work? Like it's just kind of dumb, you know? Because you're like, how are you supposed to explore the fucking world if you're running around at level 10 and there's like all the enemies are 75, 80, 90? You're like, wow, okay.
11 was like that for a long time too. So
it was?
Yeah, because like 75 era, you couldn't walk into certain zones without getting your ass kicked.
That's true.
Like Ifrit's Cauldron was always way higher level than you.
Everybody remembers trying to get to the fucking to the camp and the dunes, and you have to pass through the fucking death cave of bats.
Everything in what's it called, Conquest or Chains of Hermathia was like that. You have to get through like level 20 areas, and the shit was way higher than you.
Shit. Kind of mean how they do that.
Yeah, they wanted to ramp up the difficulty.
Well, the biggest problem was if you died and you didn't get a raise, you'd have to go your fucking ass all the way back to the fuck you got and walk back, and there were not a lot of options for teleporting back then, so
just like 11.
You would have to walk. Well, yeah, I'm talking about 11.
Yeah.
You would basically have to walk for like 45 minutes back to where you were.
Yep. I remember. That's why I got really good at outpost warps.
Nice.
I don't think I guess they probably still exist, but no one uses them.
They do exist and they are used from time to time, but definitely not as much as they used to, for sure.
I haven't used an outpost warp in forever.
There's a couple, like I know the outpost warp in the Sanctuary of Zeta gets used very often.
That makes sense. There's not really another way to get it out there.
Yeah.
That was where I buried my character at one point.
Buried?
Yeah, when I thought I was never playing 11 again, I went and buried my character out in Sanctuary.
Dude, that was always like the weirdest thing. There was a couple of times where I said goodbye to people, and it was such a weird feeling telling people goodbye. I actually remember still when I was in Moink's Link Shell a long ass time ago, with Zynian too. And I said goodbye to them.
Mm.
And I kind of apologize for all the commotion I made. Because back in the day, I used to be very like religious.
Mhm.
And I would clash pretty badly with some people in the Link Show that were not religious. It was, my God, it was interesting.
What's the job setups for tonight?
I should probably go to the site. Huh? Yeah.
Dude, there's like a super butterfly here in my backyard. For weeks, it flies around my cats and it taunts them. It taunts them and taunts them. And my cats try to hunt the butterfly and they can never get it. And what's crazy is the butterfly will stop right next to them. It will literally like say, "You can't catch me," and it will just land right next to them. And my cats are pretty good, especially the black one that I have. Her name is Zoe. She's a really good huntress, and they just can't seem to catch the butterfly. It gets away at the very last possible microsecond.
It's like an anime protagonist butterfly.
Seriously. Well, what's crazy too is that it just taunts them. Like it literally will fly around them, fly, and then it just like lands right in front of them. And the cats go, they go into their position. They start like inching away. Their back legs are starting to like, do the little like running up, like if they're about to pounce.
Yeah.
And they just can't seem to get this fucking butterfly.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I never tried to kill him. We're doing the end guy list first. Okay. I am ready, but I'm gonna go switch jobs right now.
What time is it? Is it 7 p.m. already? I need to go to the gym.
Yep.
It's 7:19.
Truth.
I need to go to the gym now.
All right.
If I don't go now, I'm gonna get lazy and then I won't go.
Yeah. That's how that goes.
Yeah.
That's Jamie said it's already 10.
Shit. I'm gonna take my cats back inside. I'm gonna do 4, and then I'm gonna do the. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called high intensity interval training.
Yep.
It's basically, yeah. I mean, you've probably heard of it. You
Yep.
run fast, you run slow, you run fast, you run slow.
Yep, I did a couple of those for a while.
It's kind of interesting because for the longest time, I thought that to lose fat, you just needed to run and just like run a specific time. Like let's say, 45 minutes. You run like at a decent pace for 45 minutes.
Mhm.
But people are like, no, do the opposite. Do like crazy fucking sprints for like a minute and then stop and Like just let your heart rest, and then you intensify it again, and just keep doing that over, and that's how you burn fat, basically.
I think I think a lot of the high intensity stuff's a little bit newer anyway. So, or at least over the last like 6 to 8 years.
And yes, Phoebe, that's the only bad thing is I don't have the greatest knees ever, so it does hurt. I won't lie. That's why I actually take some joint pills for strengthening them, and then I've also been focusing a lot on working on the muscles around the knee. Like I've been doing quad strengthening and stuff because I need my muscles around my knee to get stronger, so I don't have so much fucking knee pain.
Was spinning around in circles?
The heck?
I don't see how spinning around in circles is going to help. I'm just kidding. He means like stationary biking.
Oh,
I'm just being an ass.
that's true. That is a really good workout too. The other thing that I've been doing that also helps with impact on my knees is the elliptical. That doesn't hurt my knees. You can also do swimming. However, the gym I go to does not have a pool. And if it did, I'm not the biggest fan of going into a public pool like that. I don't know. I find it kind of gross.
Vivi's probably jealous because he has nowhere to swim. I'm just kidding. Gotcha.
I don't know why, but I've just never been a public pool person. Just the concept of public pools, I find it gross.
Oh, you don't like other people's pee?
And genitalia and other sorts of things that they introduce into the water.
If their genitalia is out, then you got a problem. It's not really a pool.
Yeah, the only time that I enjoy public pools is if I go to like a, I don't want to say like a fancy place, but you just go somewhere where the pool is very like organized, right? Like you have your 3 lanes for your laps, or however many lanes you have for laps, and there's not gonna be fucking people going into your fucking lane, getting in the way.
I have a super rear razor. Yep. Straight up. I don't know. I tried to get a membership to the YMCA around here just so I could go swimming. It's $80 a month. It seems a little steep. And when I went to the pool, it was only like
Holy shit!
It was a 4-lane pool, and there was a line to get in. So I was like, no.
$80?
Yeah.
And I thought I was paying a lot. I'm paying $25 a month for my gym.
This is like the
80.
One, though.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So wait, don't get mad at me. It's time to go back inside.
So he's mad at you for not exercising yet?
Yeah. No, she hates it
She's
when
like,
I take her
"Your
back
regimen."
inside. Don't get angry.
Lunchtime. Actually, Dookie's sub is very cheap right now. I'm ready to go.
Vivi, do you have any pictures of the beach that you usually go to? Why not? I want to see.
The one thing public pools have over public oceans, though, are that whales don't pee in public pools.
No sharks, jellyfish, stingrays. I'm actually not afraid of the ocean. I'm also not stupid. Like, I'm not just gonna like put myself in danger, but at the same time, I'm not one of those people that goes to the ocean and just doesn't get in the water and just sits by that sand just getting burnt to a crisp. I'm like, no, I'm jumping in the fucking water. I don't give a fuck.
We were swimming in, I was in New Jersey last summer. We were swimming down there. There were, what are they called? They're skates. They're like small rays that were swimming all over the place.
Ooh. Yeah, one of my uncles got, a long time ago when I was a kid, we went to the beach and one of the stingrays stuck, their sting into one of my uncle's foot.
Mm.
And it was, and he was a very strong man, really tough, huge. And you could tell he was in a lot of pain. I've never seen him like that before. I was like, fuck, that must hurt like a bitch.
I thought you were going to say, like, a long time ago when you were a kid, your uncle got killed by a stingray, and his name was Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Crikey. He's angry. Beautiful animal.
We still haven't gotten revenge for Steve.
Seriously, Steve was the bomb. Actually, what scared me more than anything are the jellyfish. Those motherfuckers will fucking sting the shit out of you. I've gotten hit by them before, and man, it's not a fun feeling.
It really was. Beauty. Is this one where you have to be on the 4 different sides of him?
What? Let's go. Come on. What the hell do you have? The only problem with long fur cats, they get shit stuck on their fucking fur all the time. Well, I'm gonna try and get to the gym before I change my mind.
Alright.
I'll see you guys later.
Later. Good night. You got it down far enough, or not really?
Hey Matthew, thanks for watching tonight.
Matthew, go find Ricardo. I'm just kidding. You don't have to do it.
Job change, Everett.
Yes.
If you don't want me to do anything, sure. You could probably burst or do your skill chain burst every 5 minutes, and it'd probably get down to 79 just by you doing your helixes. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? That it falls, I'll help with the burst, but, or with the feathers.
Hello?
Hello.
What's up, Rara?
What you guys doing?
Odyssey.
That sounds super fun.
I think it's more of like how can we torture ourselves a little bit more than we normally do?
Yeah.
It is the current agenda. Vivi is still with the Moogle, so that answer is no. Vivi's ready when he's at the job change Moogle. Oh, really? So if you use the Portal Moogle lure or whatever, you can't talk or do anything?
There's an extreme level of focus.
You know what this means, Neko? He's unaware of our evil plan. Yeah, but he'll only know your side of the conversation. He doesn't know mine. Oh shit, I'm recording. Don't watch my stream, beauty. Was born ready. I don't know why you gave me the sandstorm. Why, sir? Oh, did you see Simon? The one ring has been found.
Yeah, go figure. Fairfax.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I think I found a fix for your controller.
Oh,
Yeah, seems to be an issue with Steam. So
whatever the group wants to do, I don't care. Jeez, Vivi, I didn't realize summoner HP was that low.
What? I just became white mage right now.
Everyone else ready to go in?
Sorry, I didn't really expect anyone to die in this room.
Hello.
Oh shit, it's a dude. Damn.
How goes it?
It's going okay. We're RP in a farm. You missed a goose. I'm sure you're
Oh.
devastated.
I didn't miss him. I was in here for a while.
Oh, okay. You were sneaky the whole time. Does Giggles have any bar spells? Also, Dookie, what level should I, or what level is it possible to clear the capstone for?
Everything's level 70, so you should have. It's a challenge at 70, but you should be able to do it.
Oh, okay, so probably don't do it at 60.
No, you're gonna not be able to do it probably unless you're like super OP.
Kind of. Doing that druid build that I didn't hear about until I accidentally did it. The one where you alternate with Nature's Fury. Are we fighting over there?
It's not enough epilepsy you have in that picture there, Dookie.
Got it. I'll add more.
Also, the fact that you have Fry as your wallpaper is awesome.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore, but that was a picture from when like I first put it together. I was just looking for it because when you first turn it on, it's just RGB puke.
Hell yeah.
I'm back.
You don't want us to guess who's back?
Shady's back.
Back again.
He's a tell a friend. Well, I'm getting credit for your club button skills. That's nice.
Welcome back, baby.
die as Shadow Protector, new and expensive. Summoner doesn't have any kind of refresh, does it?
Summoner sure does.
Yeah.
Diabolos.
Oh.
It's a sign aberrant. Should be on Diablo.
It is. The other sign is I have 70 MP left.
Do you equip your pants when you cast spells?
Yeah. Wait, did you say do I poop my pants or equip my pants?
Either one.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I would also like to know the question or the answer to both questions.
That is a yes to both. But yeah, my pants are swapped in. I have gotten lazy though, and I thought, oh, I don't have sublimation because this is Odyssey. I forgot. I was just about to chastise myself for not using sublimation.
I think my internet's all jacked up. I'm lagging really hard.
I should finish dry steps tonight.
I prefer wet steps.
As a druid, so do I, but I still need all of I'm so bad at dry steps that I still need a skill point.
Yeah, I'm so glad I'm done with that. That was a pain in the ass. Spent like a few days doing that and not actually like leveling.
What were you doing in dry steps?
Or he's just renowned.
The
Jason.
renown.
Oh. I'm just focusing on getting the strongholds and the statues down. I'll fuck with dungeons and shit as the time goes on. Have we made it far enough on this yet or no?
Am I rubber banding on your guys' screen? Or do I look pretty normal?
Pretty normal.
No, you're actually missing completely.
I'm gonna restart my router after this.
We need $80.
But I have a feeling it's just the internet's all shitty. We had a pretty high winds yesterday. I'm off till Wednesday, so I'm getting 100 no matter what.
I'm getting tier 4 by then.
Oh, let's go save GD's dead.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, the way you said that was just so judgmental. The most rah-rah way. At a point where I'm not salvaging any of my uniques anymore. I'm just selling them because gold seems to be harder to come by. Actually, let's go back this way.
I've been doing that for a while now.
You got a few hundred of the
Oh wait, you mean uniques.
items you need to. Oh my god! Oh my god! A rubber band.
I think I did see a rubber band that time.
Ah, these invisible bastards.
Probably down.
So you can pretty much maintain 100% uptime on your durability, or your vulnerability, I mean.
No. So whenever I hit something, they get vulnerability for 3 seconds, but that automatic vulnerability can only apply once every 20 seconds.
Mm.
And then it's up to just my regular proc for vulnerability.
Then he puts his walls up and doesn't let his feelings through.
That's still nice. My build's built around crit and specifically critting when things are vulnerable. So when things aren't vulnerable, I don't deal nearly as much damage.
Yeah, as long as you can kill it within 3 seconds, it works.
I only need 2.
Yeah, Gygel's done on my end.
Do uniques sell for more than, significantly more than regular items?
Unique sell for a ton, but legendaries sell for a bit more. Uniques will sell for a few 100,000. Legendaries are usually like the 30 to 50, sometimes 60. I think it depends on their item level.
Ooh, I got a mount.
Nice. What mount did you get?
I don't know.
Did you already use it?
Yeah. I don't read Dookie, I just do.
Good man.
I don't even know where what do I, just in my collections?
Go to the mount guy in town. You can change your mount armor, and your trophy.
Buy that ridiculously expensive saddle.
There's a ridiculously expensive saddle.
Yeah, it's the only one the guy sells.
Oh, I haven't even looked.
Yeah, he sells one and it changes based on your level.
I'm gonna go buy it.
Is.
I think I got the Chaldeum steed.
If you buy it when you're like level 1 or something, it's like 5,000 gold. If you buy it when you're like super high level, it's millions.
Huh, yeah, 6 million.
Yep.
Well, no, I gotta go check this out.
I don't know what it looks like yet because I'm on my low level to buy it yet.
Is everyone else ready?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Better than bad, I'm good.
BV, you good?
6 mil for me too. GD, you had a Blind Burrows one, didn't you? I think you linked it last time. Yeah, never mind. It's not great.
So anyone get any grand footage yet?
That first one dropped in, I think it was a Chinese player.
Yep. I just mean that any of you got it yet.
No.
The one I want's that ring.
You should want that helm. That helm is absolutely broken.
That's true. Is 4 skills really even that powerful though?
It's +4 to all skills.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, I
that's
guess
huge.
it even gives you ones that you don't have. But...
Yeah. And I don't know, it might do +4 to all your passives too, potentially. If it
That
does
would be
that,
crazy.
that's just absolutely broken.
Yeah.
I guess that it says the skills. It's probably not for your passives. But if it was, that would just, like, if you got that, you would just be unkillable.
Blue eyes broken.
Oh shit, I never reset my modem. Forgot. Forgot for this one.
Dookie, was there something where you could re-roll the roll on your legendary roll? Like you keep it the
The
same?
legendary power?
Yeah, you basically re-roll the...
No, you have to put a new one on, but I don't know if you like use another aspect. If you can put the same power on, you might have to put a different power on and then put the original power back on. Because I had one with the same power, but it was slightly stronger. But it was one of those like flat rate ones where it was like every time you hit an elite or they hit you, you get a barrier. And I had one that had like a lot more and it wouldn't let me put it on. But then I changed it to something else, and then I put the higher value one on, and it was fine. I don't know if that's just because it was a flat rate one, or if it's just any aspect you like can't re-put the same one on there. Look at this rah doing damage. It's a real boy.
Not doing much damage.
Yeah, but it's nice that you guys are helping. Rara, or not Rara, GD's actually, even for being severely under level, it does some pretty good damage.
What level are you now, Monk, or Yugi?
I'm just about to be 94.
Okay.
That XP, I don't think I would have made it to 100 without burning out if it wasn't for that XP boost, because it is so much faster. It's like 2.5 to 3 nightmares. Get me the next Paragon point now, when it used to be like 5 or maybe even 6.
God damn. I'm not hitting 100 before this season.
There's a YouTuber that does Diablo 4 who had like 2 100 characters, I think, before they changed it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those people are nuts though. They're playing like 20 hours a day. And a lot of them just power level each other too, so it's like, okay, that's not that impressive. You just sat there while other people grinded it out.
Would ever do that on 11.
Never. Except Tom.
Never.
Man, I know if I ever made it to like 99 on a hardcore character, I'd be like 1 kill away and I just walk right into one of those ballistas and just kill me in 1 hit.
Oh yeah. Can you imagine if you got one of those super rare items to drop on your hardcore character and you died? Like, if I got one of those on my hardcore character, we're like, well, gotta roll a new character because I'm not letting this die.
They should make it a 10 times chance drop on a hardcore character. Just for that.
I just don't get the feel of hardcore.
If it wasn't for like the random bugs and stuff, I think it could be fun to like group it from the beginning. Because
Yeah.
the fun of it, I think, is you have to like actually pay attention to what you're doing. Plan out like, how you.
I mean, a big
approach
part
your
of it is
boss.
just playing it safe. So like, you like build your character to do a lot less damage, but be a lot more survivable.
I just
And
had
part
a-
of that would be to like, you don't do nightmares that are over your level, right? So it's just gonna be extra.
That's no fun. I say last nightmare I was in, we just got randomly butchered.
Butcher's a bitch.
Free legendary.
Butcher's a bitch unless he's 13 levels above you.
Free
Yeah.
legendary.
'Cause it was level 74 and we were level 60 something.
Oh, you guys in World Tier 4?
3. It was a 20 nightmare.
Where's our thing?
It's coming.
What do you mean more than a feather, Vivi? I mean, that's what killed Averant, isn't it? Because he was probably resting.
There's a goblin. I died. There's a goblin in the south.
South?
South, run, run. Probably gone now. That is not south.
Technically, they're both south.
Probably way gone
Yeah, he's gone.
now. Can you revive me? NGD.
just kill these. Oh boy. Fucking exploders.
You died too?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, these are kind of tougher, seems like.
Yeah, we're one level higher than what we were doing.
Oh no, there's oh wait, no, those are the not GD's pools.
Yeah, they fixed GDs, so they're not super annoying anymore.
Oh, they did.
Okay, I don't even know what just killed me there.
I haven't been on my next
I didn't even
one.
see anything. It was just dead.
I got gored by a pig. I saw a YouTube video of the video was called "This is Endgame Necromancer" a couple days ago before they did the fix, and it was like Britney Spears' "Oops, I Did It Again," and all he was doing was spinning around and creating a giant circle of those things, and the monster just walked into it and died. But it was like that's all he did.
Nice. I saw one where it was just him following a party around and they all have like a bunch of movement speed abilities and he doesn't. So like he's trying to just like desperately get one hit in on enemies, but he's pretty much just following around picking up everything.
Incoming orb. Oh, what the heck? GD save me. Get away, get away. Save me, save me.
Butcher. Oh, these fucking shades. Oh, you're both dead. That's just me.
Think you can get us up?
No way. Not with this guy. Oh. There's that fucking shade that got me. God, these shades are annoying. I forgot. I don't like these. Ugh.
Yeah, shade got me too.
Or annoying. I forgot. I don't like. I usually throw these out.
There's like 2 in this level, I guess, too. 'Cause before it was just 1.
I think there's 3. I think there's 1 per person.
What the sad part is that they look so much like your stupid lightning balls laying all over the ground.
You're a stupid lightning ball.
I'm a ghost. I'm an apparition. Zhao GD's coming!
That's lovely. Now we can't even raise you.
Bet you were hoping I'd get up and instantly die.
That was the plan. Oh, there's some more. We could probably go kill that stuff. Get a little extra XP.
Is there a dot on this, Neko?
Get me out of here.
Oh my god. You know what that was? That was two of them at the same time. That's why I killed him. Yeah, I'm done with these. These are poop.
If you want to put a defensive bubble up or something, you can average it's at 78. It's at 78. You can put defensive buffs up for Vivi if you want. One second, I gotta spend my obols.
Ooh, I got a good one. This might be better than what I have.
A good what?
Amulet. I'll put it in my stash. I'll mess with it later. Someone vote.
I click accept.
Lies.
Job change.
Speaking of job change, we had a going away party for my boss today. He's getting a new position. And on a team of 13 people, 2 people announced that they're leaving outside of my boss today at the going away party. And I'm just like, you guys are fucking killing.
So now you gotta hire new people?
Yep.
I have an interesting one. I might be getting my boss arrested.
That's fun. You think you were talking about that a few weeks ago, but you were hush-hush about it.
Yeah,
What did he do? What did he do?
it might be fraud.
Sick. That's the
Yeah.
coolest. That's one of the cooler crimes, though.
Yeah.
Who's he defrauding? His customers?
No, it's insurance fraud.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yep.
They don't like that one, insurance companies.
No, they really don't.
You can fraud regular schmoes, who cares? But
Yeah.
you go after a company, it's personal.
Yep. You're just one of those people who has a compulsive lying problem and went the wrong direction with it. It's still in action though, so we'll see what happens. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to use it. What is my weapon type here? Still club?
Yep. Don't forget to amplify this.
It's a pretty good call right there.
You amplified the last one, right?
If you mean the last giggles, yes.
Ouch.
You'll be capped after this one then.
GD, help me.
Yeah, I'd say I should have about 18,000 RP. 18 or 19.
Yeah, you only need about 14,000.
Oh. Eh. Turn the rest of it back into sexy ones. So should I actually be engaging this?
You can if you want. Just avoid standing next to Vivi.
It's not bad. Is that because I'm going to die, Neko? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't read. I'm sorry. If it helps, I used my E-strikes. Also, if it helps, I used Mighty Strikes with 1337. With Leap.
No, I got. Can somebody raise me? There's so much EXP.
I'll try.
You can do it. Just put your barrier up.
I did, and then they just booped me.
You almost got it. Thank you.
One thing I asked, Dookie, what's your class?
Ow! I got killed again. I need a raise.
You're killing me. What was that, Everett?
What's your class?
Sorcerer.
Oh, okay. Alright, Rara, what's your class?
Druid.
Nice. Wait, which build though?
Werewolf. Tornado.
Nice. I should know GDs because it was my party earlier, but I forgot.
You're both dead?
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that.
Well, I got bound, and my unstoppable thing was down, and then somebody just came over and was like,
Judgment's better than back here. Splat.
Took both your asses out.
Mm-hmm. Ding ding, good night.
ouch.
that's what's so annoying. You have to kill everything while you're right on top of him, and it gets so wild. You're like, I have no idea where this guy is. I'll try and pull stuff into him. Stop killing shit.
There's the red dot over here.
No, you gotta kill it while you're next to the ghost guy right here. I'm trying to pull everything in with my teleport. That's alright, we got it. Just kill everything now.
You know, it'd be the worst way to, or not, maybe not the worst, but a bad way to go on hardcore is there's been several times where I go to hit a potion and I pull up my skill window.
Oh yeah. I feel like any way to die on hardcore is just bad time.
I wish druids weren't so ugly. Like in human form.
That's why everybody just tries to play builds where they don't have to go into human form.
Then
Alright, I
there's
think
me
that's everything.
playing permanent human form.
Avern doesn't shame people for their looks. He's better than us.
I was gonna try.
I'm a shirtless druid. Think about
Oh,
what
that's
that
the only
looks
way to do druid. Same with Barb. I'm not wearing any shirts.
like. Mhm.
You need to put a shirt on if you're druid.
A big blue beard. No shirt. Badass. Both making Scottish proud.
Yeah, the druids in the game have accents. The druids that you can play as don't. It's stupid.
Oh, I just meant because I'm wearing a skirt and no shirt. That feels
No
extremely
shirt,
Scottish.
no skirt, no problems. That's what I always say.
There's no shorts under the skirt either, so
Are you taking a little peek?
my guy's just free balling it. Okay.
Alright, I think I gotta call it for a night. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day.
All right, thank you.
Good night.
This was fun, gentlemen. See ya bright and early. We're gonna zoom to 100, 8 a.m. But not really. I'm sleeping in so late tomorrow. I'm so excited.
I need you to PL me 40 levels.
Oh, I've got tons of stacked up power leveling from these two.
Mm.
They're gonna be power level in my next character. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be glorious.
Season 1.
I still don't know what I want to play. I've narrowed it down to not rogue.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna max out Rogue and Druid on off season, so I'll probably do Barbarian in the next season.
Up to 40 mil. I'm rich.
Mm.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
Night.
Yeah. I'm gonna go crash Tom's party. See you guys later.
Later.
Take care, Ara. So Aberrant and Sensei, just be prepared for Odyssey to be canceled tomorrow. I don't have. I mean, Kyudo says he's gonna be here, but it's Saturday. I don't.
Okay.
The reality of him being here tomorrow is slim to none.
Understood. Oh, I guess I should turn to that thing then.
I mean, I'd like to, but I don't. If guys want to do other stuff, we can't. We don't have to take this Saturday off. I only need two more Zeviosos, so.
I think most of the RP I need is. Let me look now at the sheet. I'm pretty sure most of the RP I need is based on us clearing something. Yeah, stops and then stash, and then clears. Alright, have a nice night, guys.
You too, Avram.